You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast. Today is April 24th, 2019, and this is episode number 74. My name is Jose Rodan.
This is Dylan Alexander.
And you're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast, where you hear all your geek news all week.
Every week.
Look at that enthusiasm. It's wonderful, Dylan. Thank you so much.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
Just, enjoying my week. You know what I just finished watching?
What
Love, Death,
watching?
and Robots.
Oh,
fucking awesome.
That is a great... It's almost like a small animatrix. That Netflix
Yeah,
made.
a lot of people don't know about the Animatrix, or at least the younglings, because I spoke that at work and they had no idea what I'm talking about. I was like, how
This is going to make you feel real old.
I was like, how do you have never heard of the Animatrix?
Well, the Matrix is 20 years old this year.
Yeah, and they're like, what's the Matrix? I was like,
Yeah.
I almost gave him a pill.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how time flies. Tweeting it right now.
Well, I mean, I keep saying that we need to do separate episodes for this Netflix stuff that we watch.
Yes.
And I mean, I feel like we should do episodes just on Game of Thrones alone. Did you see Game of Thrones, the last 2 episodes?
No, I'm going.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
Blackout.
Let me tell you what happened at the very
Don't
end
tell me
of
what
episode
happens.
2.
No, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Nobody out there wants to hear it either.
If we do it separately, then I'm sure people will want to hear it.
Yes. For everybody out there, we are
Excuse me.
planning several smaller podcasts. Probably, we might keep
Not
the same
smaller
name.
podcasts. It's going to be part of the podcast.
Right. You want to make it part of the podcast.
But separate episodes.
Right. So we're planning to add more and change the podcast up as we go
Yeah.
along. So just hang tight.
Yeah. There might be a big change later on, but that is still a work in progress. But we are going to be working specifically on adding more episodes of different things if we get the time. Dylan has a kid. I work. But that's our main goal. We have ideas, and I think if we let people have a little bit of different things, it'll still be revolving around the geek news and stuff. But we can't put like right now. I could take a whole hour talking about Love, Death, and Robots. A
Right.
whole fucking hour.
Like one of my visions for this site and what we're building is just like playing a quick retro game on stream or
Yeah, we're
on
trying to do that
Twitch.
streaming too. I kind of want to stream the
Yeah.
podcast, but I feel. I mean, how's your streaming over there? Is it good?
Yeah, my streaming here is great.
Because you're
but
closer to
that's
Google.
because, I live in a huge apartment building with a lot of connections.
Because that's what I wanted to do. If we're gonna do something streaming, you should be the one streaming through Twitch. Okay?
Right.
You can add me, my face and stuff.
But I think we'll get there when we start
And we're gonna have the new segment in this
ramping
episode.
up. Yeah.
I think we should just jump on that.
you want to jump in?
But so I mean, let's talk about our week. So did you do anything other? Because I mean, I watched that, and I also watched what was it? Of course, Game of Thrones.
I actually finished Arrested Development last season.
Oh, shit, I really want to watch that.
Yeah, I finished it last night.
Is it better than the one before?
Dude, they get a little bit too crazy for my taste, so I'll leave it at that until we start pumping out more.
I'm also
segments.
watching Veep. Have you ever watched Veep?
No, but my wife is a huge fan.
Fucking Veep is amazing, but what I like about Veep is that it's definitely getting into the Donald Trump kind of jokes and stuff. And they do it good though. they do it without
Well-
offending the Trump supporters.
Yeah, I
Or-
mean McDonald's is a gold mine for comedy right now.
Well, I mean, they're not specific. Oh my god! I just one of the characters,
Yeah.
Jonah, is like a Donald Trump times 100. so you see they kind of make fun of that, but obviously not even Donald Trump says the things that Jonah says. He does some crazy things, and they make fun of like that he's such a ugly person. He's such a like horrendous asshole that
Right.
they do a joke where it's a reverse Me Too. And it's so fucking crazy. It's women joining together saying that they didn't date Jonah or had sex with him. So it's like the reverse. So they're only getting together to say that no, we never were on a date with him or something. Like it's just women going around saying, please, they're having him sign papers because now they're going to sue him that they never had any relationships with him. As opposed to
Right.
the other way around where they're trying to keep it quiet. It's
See,
crazy.
that sounds super interesting. That's the kind of comedy I
No,
look
it's
for nowadays.
fucking listen, Julie, what's her name? Julie Dreyfus? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I like to call her Elaine.
I mean, yeah. Elaine's is what she's known for, right?
yeah, but she's fantastic. She is so good, bro. Playing this character. It's recommendation. I recommend it 100% if you get a chance.
I'm too OCD to like jump into those shows because I have to like watch from the first
So
episode.
yeah, watch it from the first episode.
I think I might.
But I mean, this is you need to listen to the words type of comedy.
Yeah, I mean Seinfeld's like
It
that.
was like that exactly. Kramer was more of the funny watching, but to listen to the words, it's a lot funnier.
But I'm getting my body ready because I'm excited for tomorrow. It's gonna be
What's happening
and-
tomorrow?
Endgame,
Endgame.
Marvel's last movie for a
Man,
while.
I'm not gonna watch that garbage.
Man,
You kidding me? I'm gonna watch it, but I can't watch it this weekend.
yeah, you're about to like give me a heart attack there.
No, I don't have the time, and I have only Wednesday and Thursdays off, and
Yeah.
the Thursday
No,
ones are all sold out. So I'm like, okay, and then I'll just wait for next week.
No, I feel you. It's been a brutal week.
I'm not gonna die, okay? I'm not gonna spontaneous combust if I don't see Avengers. As long as nobody tells me the ending, I don't even mind sitting there. Like, I'm not gonna over exaggerate. Somebody tells me a part in the movie. Just don't
So
tell me how
you're-
it ends.
You're in a media blackout, just like me with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's the only thing I care for is don't tell me the ending. If you want to tell me, oh, Hulk had an awesome fight with Thor or whatever, then I don't care. Just don't tell me the ending because this is all I care about this movie is how it ends.
Right.
How phase 1 ends. Oh my god, this is happening for real, bro. This is happening. It's amazing. 10 years. 10 years. Oh. Did you see Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I did.
Captain Marvel was. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is all should be a segment.
Yeah.
Or an episode.
Uh,
Because I can talk about Captain Marvel for 2 hours.
It was a really good movie. I thought she was gonna be a weaker actress than I originally.
Are you kidding me? Bria? Or is it Bria?
Because Brie Larson.
Brie Larson
uh,
is.
I'm not familiar with her,
Are you kidding?
so I wasn't.
21
really
Jump Street?
expecting much. I think I skipped that.
The Room in Netflix? You never seen The Room?
I skipped that.
Okay, you need to watch The Room. That's the one she won an
Yeah.
Academy Award for.
Apparently, I have to go back
If-
and watch her
I
stuff.
watched that movie. I don't like to cry in movies, okay? But that movie made me cry. It's just so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back and watch some stuff from her older movies.
Yeah, no, she's got another movie in Netflix with Samuel L. Jackson.
I think it's called the Unicorn Store.
The Unicorn. That's it.
And I haven't heard great things about it.
I'm sure that's pure garbage, but
Yeah, it's her first directorial movie. So
Oh.
she directed that one.
ouch.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Just stick with Marvel. Marvel brought you money.
Yeah, and she seems to have a good relationship with Netflix if she's doing like the Room and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not sure if The Room was a Netflix exclusive. I've never seen it anywhere else.
Right, and that's probably why I've never heard of it before.
Probably. Do you want to go and say mistakes that you did last week? Because I didn't do any.
Well, the one that I
This is where we
ran into.
ladies and gentlemen, this is where we go and try to apologize for mistakes of what we did last episode.
I still have to go through more of the podcast, so I might have more next week.
What?
But the one I caught last week was the Capcom arcade stick.
It's $260.
Yeah, something like that. 260. I mean,
Fuck that.
it changes because it's only in the European market right now, and that was what we messed up on.
It's only in the.
It's not even.
It's not worth
It's
it.
not even listed for the US.
It's not
yet.
worth it. $260 is not worth it.
Yeah,
If it's only going to work for fucking
those arcade games.
those arcade games, it's not worth it for me. It's not even. They're not even widescreen. You know you're going to get a full screen effect, or maybe not, because I remember those arcade games. At least the Alien versus Predator one was 2 screens. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I believe it was.
I think the Simpsons one was 2 screens also, or maybe not. No, the Simpsons one was just a really big screen.
Yeah.
The X-Men was 2 screens. God, I love that X-Men game. Why is that game not released anywhere?
It got re-released in classic arcade.
No, it didn't. That was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, in the X-Men.
No, they
X-Men
did not.
arcade.
You're fucking lying. I'll punch you in the face
I
right now.
own it on Xbox. I own it.
So that means I can buy it now on the Xbox.
It should be there, yeah.
You're full of shit,
the-
bro. X-Men arcade
the old-
game.
Yeah, it's in there.
No, it's not.
It is. I'll send you a picture later. How about that?
I don't believe it. I see it here for $4,000 on eBay.
That's for the actual cabinet, maybe. But I bought the game for like $20. and
Dylan, you were
Arcade
lying
Classics.
to me, bro.
I am not lying. I swear to God that I bought it maybe 4 to 5 years ago.
God, you cannot. It was it remade like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in time?
Yeah, it was HD.
I am pissed that I don't know about this.
Yeah, and I played it like twice with my wife.
Yo, it should be there though, right?
It should be, unless whoever released it took it off.
You know,
the
because I
listings.
didn't see the Ninja Turtles one.
'Cause
Fuck,
I think
man.
the Ninja Turtles might have been. Well, there was a remake, and that was by Ubisoft, and that wasn't very good. And then those old arcade Ninja Turtles, which I
Wait,
forget who made it.
wait a minute. What are you talking about? Wasn't really good.
The remake of the Ninja Turtles arcade.
The Turtles in Time
was the-
remake was good. What are you talking about?
Was it? Because I heard it was bad.
It was the same fucking game with improved graphics.
Okay, I'll take your word for
You
it.
never played it?
No, I didn't.
It was the exact same
I
thing.
only-
Nothing changed.
I played the original arcade. That's the only version I would play.
I
to be
think
honest.
there was something where you could select if you wanted it to look like the original one. I remember playing the Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo, and that looked like shit.
Did they do the old Halo trick where you press select start and it changes your sprites?
I don't know. But goddamn was it. I love that game. I love that game. I could put $20 in quarters. Kids these days, they don't even know what arcades are. They're like, what is that? Is that Dave and Buster's? But it's not.
Yeah, I've been looking at.
It's not Dave and Buster, guys. It's not.
I've been looking at arcade cabinets for like to set up at home, and they're like you can get one for like $250 or $450. They're like the brand's called like One Up.
Yeah.
There's like 4 different brands.
But
have you looked at those?
I've seen those, but they don't have the Ninja Turtles one.
No, they have the Simpsons though.
Shut up! I will fucking buy it right now. You're lying to me.
Nope,
where are you making this
lying.
shit up? You're fucking lying.
I look at this stuff all the time.
Bullshit, bro. I will buy it right now. Simpsons. I'm like nervous right now. I could play that game forever. Is it 4-player too?
It might be 2-player. I think that it comes with 2 joysticks.
You have got. No, Dylan. It says here it's $1,000. Rampage. Where the hell did you hear this, Dylan?
I saw it the other day, man.
Where are you seeing? Were you in drugs?
I was researching it. I swear to God,
bro. This is a correction for next week.
Oh my God!
You're gonna have to explain how much shit you're talking about. There's nothing here that says that's for sale.
I'll look it up. I'll send
you don't have to look
it
up. I'm telling you right now, there is no.
Well, I can't take your word for it.
You have to take my word for it. I'm telling you right now, it's not here.
I usually have to correct
the fucking Dreamcast had the Simpsons game too? What the hell's going on? I feel like I lost time. You tell me the X-Men came out for that and now this shit?
I think I seen the Pac-Man machine for old classic arcade.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I mean, they're not the real size of an arcade. They're like maybe 4 feet. So you should use a chair or a small chair.
Bro, they even have a bar top arcade of The Simpsons. I never even saw that in real life. Like I never saw that anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would buy that. Look at this one. Simpsons arcade game, $3,000.
There's one cheaper.
It's just not. It's a bad investment. You buy something like this and it breaks, and then you're fucked. No, here it goes. Here it is. Arcade One-Up cabinet arcade.
It might be on
Simpsons graphic decal artwork complete kit. I see they have like the decal work for it, so you could put it on the arcade One-Up cabinets for the Simpsons.
Yeah, that's different. That's different from what I'm talking about.
No, because what you're talking about is a fiction, like the PlayStation 5.
Hey, if it comes out in 2 years, it'll be real.
If it comes out in 2 years, then yes, it will be real, and then I will buy it. Man, it's so many good memories of those type of games. Did you ever play the Punisher one?
I played the Punisher in an emulator. That's my first.
Which one?
The first time I ever played the Punisher in the arcade game was in an emulator. So
really? So you never played it in the 4-player?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Punisher, and then I think the other character you could use was Nick Fury.
Yeah.
So you had
it was the Punisher and Nick Fury.
So it was the Punisher, X-Men, The Simpsons, the 2 Ninja Turtles, because it was 2 parts. And I feel like there's another one that I can't quite put my finger on it, where 4-player type of things. People are going to say Fatal Fury and I mean Final Fight, but with license. Oh, and then Alien vs Predator.
I played that game. I played Aliens vs Predator and the Punisher 15 years ago in my cousin's emulator.
I'm looking here. I can't believe that the Dreamcast. Like, if I would have known the Dreamcast had the Simpsons arcade game, there was a good chance I would have bought a Dreamcast. Because I just love that Simpsons game. I love it.
Is it the arcade version, though?
It is. It's the arcade version.
Okay. Because I know a Simpsons game came out for PS2, I believe.
No, it was not for.
That was something different.
It was something different.
It was a platform.
That was probably the skateboarding one, or the driving one, or the all that other shit they did with that license. Thank God Disney took over. Oh my God, Dylan, do you realize that now it's going to be impossible to get that arcade? No way is Disney going to let that happen. No way.
I don't know. They might just sell the license to EA and then they'll fucking, milk every franchise for what it's worth.
Oh my God. All right. So, anything else you want to go? We stayed there for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
what else did you make mistakes in? It wasn't me.
No, that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
But yeah, it's gonna be an expensive 16 game joystick. It's being made by who was it that made Darksiders again? Deep Silver.
Deep Silver.
Yeah, THQ Nordic are actually, or a section of their company is making
if you're gonna have
arcade stick.
That arcade stick, and you're gonna charge that amount, that you need to put Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter versus Marvel, Darkstalkers 2, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 3, all that shit should be in there for $200 and something. You need to put the main event.
I mean, it has some pretty good games in it,
but it doesn't have the best.
It doesn't have all of them.
It should have mostly. Listen, I understand Capcom, but Mega Man's in there, right?
Yeah.
Nobody played fucking
Fighters.
Mega Man and fucking arcade stick. Nobody played Mega Man. Take Mega Man out. Nobody wants to play Street Fighter or Tetris or whatever the hell you call it.
Puzzle Fighters?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about that.
I do. That's like one of my
Why do you need an
favorite
arcade
puzzle games.
Dylan, why do you need an arcade stick for that?
I don't.
Exactly. So you don't need it. You don't need it. What should be there should be the fighting games. You think joystick, you think fighting games.
I know, but it fits so well.
The Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is the greatest Marvel Capcom game ever made.
But it's already on so many systems.
It's not.
Why even bother?
Tell me which one.
Which one are you talking about? Street Fighter 2?
No, I said Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, the 2.
The best one of all the Marvel vs. Capcoms.
It's on Steam.
No, it's not. Where the hell are you drunk today? Are you making things up today?
No,
I think you are, because you just said another. Where are you coming up with this stuff, bro? Marvel.
I was pretty sure it was on Steam.
Bro, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is almost impossible to find. Are you okay? Have you slept?
I think I own it on PS3 then. If it's not Steam, it's PS3.
Maybe you got it for PS3, but that, I mean, other than you and Frank, who holds on to fucking PS3s?
Everybody should. It's such a legacy system.
You need to stop. Stop it right now. Holding on to old system makes you a hoarder.
No,
it does.
It makes me appreciate.
No, it makes you a hoarder. Yeah, sure. That's what a hoarder. That's exactly what a hoarder would say.
You're not a hoarder if you're using it.
That's exactly what a hoarder would say.
No, a hoarder would just stick it in the corner.
No, a hoarder would say, "I'm using it."
No,
a hoarder would say. A hoarder would say,
seen
"Stop."
The show Hoarder. You have no idea.
And as soon as you're about to throw it away, they said, "I'm reading that. I just touched that yesterday."
No.
Yes, Dylan.
Well, that's
I'll ask you what I asked Frank. I'll ask you what I asked Frank. When was the last time you played a PlayStation 3 game?
A month ago.
Which game was it?
It was
Bullshit. You don't even. I believe if it was a month ago, it should be fresh in your head.
I believe it was a Kingdom Hearts game, but I'm also playing it on PS4.
You're depressing me. I feel like I need a Xanax after that comment.
Yeah, feel that shit.
I have
bro.
it for PlayStation 4, but I'm gonna play it on the PlayStation 3. You're
Feel
like
it
the
in your
saddest
veins.
fucking person ever. I mean, I know we say all your geek news every week, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna talk about geek news from like 7 years ago. Jesus.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts means something to me.
But you can get it for the
Bash it.
PlayStation 4.
I do want it.
Didn't
for
it just
PlayStation
come out
4.
for
That's why I
Xbox
stopped
also?
playing on 3. I don't know.
No,
I don't have an Xbox.
I think it only came out the Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know, as a hoarder, hoarders buying a system you don't need.
No. A hoarder
Yes.
is someone who holds on to an old shit that you don't need. Somebody who's buying new stuff is not a hoarder because they're getting rid of their old shit. That's
Hey, just
normal.
because you
That's
bought
called
it-
capitalism.
Just because you bought it and
I'm using it,
Hey,
bro.
you don't-
I've used it. Kimberly told me the other day. I've never seen you.
you don't really need it though.
Yeah, I've never seen you use a console for so long because I haven't touched the PlayStation. The PlayStation is full of dust.
Of PS4.
Yeah, the PlayStation 4 is full of dust. It's just sitting there because it hasn't come up with anything. So tomorrow, Days Gone, and I'll tell you what,
Well,
it'll be Days Gone when they get a bad review. We can say it's been 44 days gone since it got a bad review. 45 days. I'm gonna do it for 30 days.
I still can't get a good feel for that game. It could be good. It could be
it's
bad.
tough. Well, I'll tell you, bad news is when they don't give you the review. Doesn't it come out on Friday?
Yeah, it comes out this week.
And where are the reviews?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll tell you what you don't know. It's because Sony wants everybody to be hush hush.
You might be right. Or they just didn't send out review codes.
Okay.
I mean,
When they don't send out review codes, it's for a reason.
most of the time, yeah. There was one time that didn't happen. I forget exactly when
You know,
that was. But,
okay.
you know, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
First of all, let me. I got a text from my brother who would listen to the podcast, and he said that I talk down to console gamers. It's like I don't talk down to console gamers. I have a console too. I play their games. I don't mean to talk down, and I feel like maybe I do a lot, and I don't mean it. I apologize to console gamers. It's not that I'm bringing you down. It's that.
You're a hypocrite.
No, it's not a hypocrite. It's that I have a better system. I mean, if I have a fucking if I have a Lexus, right? If I have a Lexus, it's also made by Toyota, and then you tell me you have a Corolla, right? Am I not right to say that the Lexus is a better car than the Corolla?
I guess.
But the Corolla's
But then-
dependable. It's cheap.
But you're
And it's for the everyday person. Yes or no?
sure.
The Corolla is dependable and it's for the everyday American. Yes or no? Not
Sure.
every American can afford a Lexus.
Right.
So that's the same thing.
But what's your Lexus? Are you talking about PC,
PC
Masters?
is the Lexus.
Right. I mean,
Apparently, and it wasn't just my brother. I heard it from a couple of guys, coworkers, too, that when we talked about the PlayStation 5, that I truly attacked it as rumors, and I said that those numbers are stuff for console gamers who don't understand them. So I told them, can you tell me the difference between the AMD 3 and the AMD 5 Ryzen 5? And they just stay there looking at me. I was like, there's my point. It's like they're throwing numbers at you, but you really don't know because you've never built a PC. So how would you know what they're telling you? And it's not that I'm trying to treat gamers as dumb. I'm not trying to say that console players are dumb, but console is mainly for people who don't want to build a PC. They don't want to do it. They don't want to build it.
I mean, the real argument here is there much of a difference? I mean, to me, not really. If there's a studio that just specifically works for Sony or Microsoft, and they make the game look great on consoles and on PC, then you don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah, of course. And then my cousin got into it, the conversation. It was like, I'll take exclusives any day over better graphics. I'm like, okay, that's good. If that's what you like, exclusives, that's fine. But I mean, how many exclusives did PlayStation have last year?
I can only think of 2 or 3.
2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
But most of the games were third party.
Right.
Right? So then, I mean, the only thing that anybody can really tell me about third party games that they didn't come out for PC was Red Dead.
Right.
You know, everything else, of course, is exclusives, but the third parties, why should I not buy it for PC?
I mean, it's not available for PC, so you don't even have a choice.
Exactly. I don't have a choice, but I'm saying, like, if a third-party game comes out for all 4 systems.
I mean, the reason I don't get, like, stuff for EA on PC or Ubisoft is because I don't want to use their launchers. It's my personal habit as a customer.
But you'd rather pay $50 for PlayStation Network so you can play a game that you can play for free on PC. So you don't want to support the launcher, but yet you're paying $50 a year so you can play that same game.
Well, I'm not just paying for the game because
but you're still paying money. You're still paying money.
Well, hold on. Let me talk.
You're still paying extra fucking money to play that same game that you don't want to click an extra launcher. So what you're telling me is that you're willing to... No, let me finish. You're willing to pay $2 extra. I'm calculating to $2 so you don't have to click an extra button on your PC.
I'm paying Sony for the convenience of having my credit card on file and having secure...
What?
I'm paying Sony for not only having my information secure, whatever credit cards I have.
They're not secure. Didn't they get a fucking hack?
That was like 5-8 years ago.
But it still happened.
It still happens, and I expect it'll still happen again. But I'd rather have it just on Sony and having their security.
I still don't understand. What does that have to do with a launcher?
I'm saying I'd rather have it on one place than multiple launchers. That's what I'm getting at. I'm also paying Sony.
But you don't have to put your credit card in a launcher.
Let me talk, Jose. So, Jesus.
Okay.
So I'm also paying them for monthly free games. I'm also paying them for discounts on whatever they sell in their store. I'm paying them for the security of having my credentials on just their system. That's why I'm paying them.
Do you have your credit card?
On multiple launchers.
Have your credit card on Steam?
Yeah, I have it on Steam.
Okay.
But that's it. I don't have it on anything else. I have it on my Sony account. I have it on Steam. The only 2 companies I personally trust as a consumer.
You don't trust PayPal? Because PayPal probably PayPal probably protects you better than anything.
And you're probably right, but I don't trust PayPal, and I don't like the executive board on it and the people that run it.
Oh, stop.
Yes, I do my research on this shit.
But it's secure.
I do my research, but this is my personal preference as a consumer.
Okay, but that's your personal... First of all, what you just told me is just your personal reference.
I'm not paying...
You didn't tell me why, so you still didn't explain to me why you'd rather buy Assassin's Creed on PlayStation over PC. Because you want to have your credit card on PlayStation? That's the only reason?
Because I believe in their security, but also I'm not paying full price for that Assassin's Creed or Ubisoft game, I'll wait 6 months and I'll get it on a heavy discount during like a winter sale or something, because they take care of whoever's on PS Plus.
Dylan, what you're telling me is done in PC also. You can get a discount on the same fucking week the game comes out.
It depends on the launcher, yeah. But I only use Steam.
It's not that I'm trying to bring you down. I'm just trying. You're not saying anything that's different from getting a game. Like, if you don't feel like your credit card is safe, then why don't you just buy it on Amazon, the digital code, and then just download it on your PC? And they still don't have your credit card.
Well, that's the thing. I just want to use one launcher. I don't want to use different launchers. Are you saying I should get a code for whatever I want to get on Steam and then use it on Steam?
No, but if you want, you said the reason you don't want a launcher is because of the credit card.
Right. I don't want to deal with, getting remotely hacked, like Origin had a week or two ago.
Okay.
I just want to keep my launcher, my taskbar, as clear as possible. And I don't want to have to deal with going back and updating a launcher that I never use.
I guess. I mean, that's your reasoning. I respect it. But I can tell you not a lot of people think that way.
Well, a lot of people don't think that way. And a lot of people don't do it that way. That's why everybody's still in business, right? That's why PayPal is still in business. That's why Epic's still in business.
Fuck Epic. Don't you bring that into this conversation.
That's why Ubisoft is in business. They did great with Division 2 on their launcher.
This is the first time that I buy a game for a console over PC. And that was Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and that's the other things. Like, why are you buying it on consoles?
Why did I buy it for console? Because I wanted to sit in front of the TV.
Exactly. And what? There was another reason you told me.
Because it runs just as good as PC.
And there was another reason.
Because you're dumb.
It's because NetherRealms stopped supporting.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The game on PC before the consoles.
NetherRealms stopped supporting Mortal Kombat 10 for Steam. You're right. 100%. Which I did. There's still no explanation why they did that. Because they gave all the support for what's the other the superhero one? Injustice 2 got all the support, so I don't understand. But they just stopped supporting Mortal Kombat 10 for some reason.
So, I mean, everybody has their own reasons. I do a little more research on my shit than most other people. I also like the benefits I get from PS Plus, which is discounts. Every time there's a discount or a sale, I get a discount.
But stop with the discount. They give you discounts everywhere. Stop it. That is not a valid reason. You get discounts everywhere.
Yes. As I'm saying, that's only part of my reason.
Okay. Because the Steam sale is 10 million times better, and Uplay gives you a free game every 2 months. And you're going to say, oh, that's not a lot, but it's only Ubisoft games.
Right. I mean, to be honest, I usually buy games twice. If I really like them, I'll buy them on Steam just to have a backwards compatible copy. Because I know one day, if my system were to take shit, or I would need to sell it or throw it away, I have a backwards compatible copy. And that's why I had to put my faith in one launcher, which is Steam, on PC.
Well, we wasted 40 minutes talking about this shit. This is all your fault. This was supposed to be an apology, and you made it like about yourself. You made it all about yourself. I never came at you.
And I was apologizing myself.
And I was saying
all
why
the
was
console
the reason
players out there.
The console players didn't understand what was inside the PlayStation 5. And I still believe 100% they have no idea what they're reading.
And they don't need to, because if it looks good enough and it plays
Yes,
well enough.
but if you knew what you're reading, you could tell how much the price is going to be.
Yes. I mean,
They're all
figure it
sitting
out.
there,
Just-
feeling their fingers, thinking it's going to be $399 like the PlayStation 4 was, and there's no way, fucking way it's going to be $399.
If you're a console player out there, all that you need to do is look up the charts of what last gen video cards cost, and then what they're saying, and then you can make the difference. Odds are they're already planning to lose money on each console sold, and it's probably going to be pretty expensive. So expect around 500 at least.
And I'm going to say something.
Minimum.
This is the end of consoles anyway. These are the last two systems. Watch. So
Yeah, I don't
suck it up.
I
This
don't
will be
think
the
it will
last
be.
one.
I
I'll
don't
be
think
playing
it
your
will be.
exclusives on PC.
I think we'll get everything. I think we'll get consoles that do cloud, and I think we'll get what we get every.
And I will
every
end up
generation.
playing your games on PC.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
I rest my case.
I mean, I think those consoles are gonna be able to run cloud stuff too, anyways. So everybody's gonna be able to run whatever they want, wherever they want.
Yep. I 100%.
That's
100% agree. But let us know what you think, guys. Do you believe that console is still over superior over the PC, or give me a thought of what? Give me a reason why I should think that the consoles is better than PC. Give me a good reason. Let me know at Evil Metal Gamers at Twitter, or you can let me know at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com. I'm dying to know the answers. Or you can agree with me. Either one that I hear, or
I don't.
you don't even count, Mister. I got a PC that plays.
Just disagree with Jose, guys. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Anyway,
understand.
we might as well jump on the fucking news. We wasted too much time in this because of you.
It happens. It happens. So Reggie and Retro Studios released a picture with a Mario statue in front of it, hiding a character the studio has worked on, but nobody knows what that character is.
Which Reggie?
Have you Reggie Fils-Aimé? He's retiring from Nintendo.
Okay, yes. What about him?
So, have you seen the picture?
No, I'm looking it up now. I'm looking. Reggie and Retro?
Yeah. Reggie and Retro Game Studios Twitter picture with the Nintendo statue in front of it. A lot of people were saying it's like a canceled game or whatever Retro Games is coming out with next. Maybe they'll announce it during E3.
They think it's a Metroid game.
Some people say Metroid. It's like a hand.
I don't see a
On the
statue.
side
Where's the statue?
There's supposed to be a Nintendo statue in front of it. Mario statue.
Okay, I see it.
Right next to that, there's a little like glove, and it looks like a Mega Man glove. I personally thought it was gonna be like a Mega Man game.
Yo, I
that
don't see no
Retro
fucking
Studios-
glove. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my god! Oh my god, Jose!
I don't see no
kidding.
glove. What the fuck? I see the picture. A Mario.
You see the picture? The Mario, right next to the Mario on the left side.
I see a flowers.
The left side.
Yeah. On my left. Oh, is that a glove? I don't know. I see a book that says Reggie Fils-Aimé 2002-2019, and then
It's on the picture itself. It's just hidden behind the statue.
that's not a glove. That looks like it's a metal arm.
Yeah, it looks like a metal arm. So nobody knows what character that is. To me personally, it looked like Mega Man.
People have nothing to do with their lives. I swear to God.
Yep.
It's so stupid. That arm looks familiar though.
It does.
Looks
And that's
it looks
what
like a.
That's why people are talking about it.
I'm gonna keep looking at this and come up with a theory. It could be. God, man, this is so stupid. I'm getting involved in this dumb thing that people do. I'm gonna stop looking at it because it's just stupid. It is. It's just dumb. Oh, well, there's a guy there with a metal arm. Obviously, it's the next game coming out. Fucking it.
I'll wait for E3. I feel like they'll announce it around that time.
That has nothing to. You. I want to punch you. I want to fly to fucking California and punch you in the face.
I want to say I'm not interested
the fucking
in it.
robot arm has nothing to do with a fucking game that's gonna come out in E3. How did you go from that arm to fucking E3?
It was hot news for like a day or two.
It's fucking Enquirer news. When did game news become the Enquirer?
And it's funny because it was like Reggie's last tweet before he retired.
Oh, God.
So it was like a giant middle finger to everybody before he walked away.
It's not a middle finger. He literally just took a picture and people came up with this fucking theory. Oh my God.
Well, if you think about it, it's like everybody's been waiting for what Retro Studios would come out with next, and this is all they get.
Okay.
It's for the foreseeable future.
The Retro Studios picture is what Donkey Kong was in this too. Did they make Donkey Kong?
They made Tropical Freeze.
Okay.
And I think the one before that. And Metro Prime series is there.
Whoever it is coming out of Mario's ass. So it's maybe Mario's new move.
I have no idea what it could be. And I already have you talking about it longer than I expected.
Which is, I just want to cut my veins for fucking sitting here having this conversation.
We're gonna move on.
Let's move on. This stupid.
To Mortal Kombat 11 loot boxes. I know you've kind of been playing it, but
I haven't seen any loot boxes at all. To tell you the truth, I just went to I played the story mode. I'm in chapter 10.
This is weird for me because from what I understand is that the loot boxes kind of work like Overwatch, where they're like randomized.
Okay,
and
so what's the problem?
You get them through different modes and stuff like that. The problem seems to be that you can also pay for them and get a ton of them. And if that pay feature wasn't there, I think this would be a lot less noise about it. This is people kind of pissed that they can't go for a specific costume. Instead, they have to just kind of grind for it. And I think what people want is just having them in a store and just letting them pick what they want. At least personally, that's what I think is happening here. Because from what I've heard of the game, it's really, really a really great game.
It's fucking amazing is what it is, but I would love to talk to Frank about these loot boxes in this game. He probably had a heart attack.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I've heard from him is that it's like, it's the only thing to grind for. It's like, there's no other point in the game besides playing for random loot boxes at the very end game. So he doesn't really have a problem with it.
So it's just nothing.
Yeah, it's just people are just pissed about loot boxes in general. They don't want to see it in any form in any game.
Whatever. Well, I mean, it's going to be here to stay.
Yeah, especially if there's a pay mechanic. I would say just stop with the pay mechanics altogether and just have random loot boxes.
Listen, nobody likes it, but if somebody wants to pay for it, then it's a business. And obviously, fucking... What the fuck his name is? The creator of Mortal Kombat.
Ed Boon
agrees with it. So who cares?
I mean, I think there's just better forms to do it. Because in Overwatch, if you have like replicas, you get money, and then you can just buy the costume that you want.
But that's how it is, right? You pay for it and you get a costume, right?
or you pay for it, and then you get a loot box, and that loot box can have anything.
So did Overwatch.
Yeah, but Overwatch kind of gives you the materials you need to get the costume you want, eventually. Like gold.
Yeah, but come on, Dylan. You
I
gotta
think
play. You
that's
really
just-
gotta grind the shit out of Overwatch to get enough money to get the alpha you want. And
once you
even
have enough-
that, you should never spend it on any regular costume. You should save it up for the special. You know, like
Yeah, but if you play Overwatch enough,
yeah, then you
and
have
you
the
have
money.
most
of
of the
course.
costumes, yeah, then you get the money real fast. But I think it's because this is a brand new game and people are still getting used to it. You know, you're gonna get that backlash.
So what else?
Switch got save transfer feature, so you can transfer your saves from one Switch to the other.
That's good.
I guess if you have multiple Switches at home, you can just transfer your
Before you
save
couldn't do
files.
that, right? If you change Switch, you were screwed.
That's
you
right.
would lose all your save files.
Well, that's a couple months ago they added save the cloud saves,
Yeah.
so that kind of helped with that problem altogether, and that was way before this.
Mm-hmm.
That was when the online mode came on,
Yeah.
which we're paying for. I heard Amazon had
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to it. They give you another
Year.
No, it's not a year.
was it
No, it's not a year. I think it's 6 months.
6 months?
It's probably not even 6 months. I think it's like 3 months.
Okay.
Because there's no way Prime's gonna give you a year, even though it's not a lot. But I can put it into the yearly one.
Yeah, it's something. Something's nice for having a Prime account. New River City Ransom game has been announced called River City Ransom Girls. Yeah.
What is this?
Have you ever played River City?
No, what
Ransom?
is that?
It came out for like SNES or NES. I think it was SNES back in the day. And it's a walking kind of beat 'em up. You ever played Scott Pilgrim Saves the World?
The game? No, I
Game.
never played it.
Yeah, the game. So it kind of plays like that, and you kind of like it's a beat 'em up. You walk from left to right.
You mean it's like Double Dragon or Final Fight?
Double Dragon, but you can buy
or
items
every
and stuff,
game
so-
that we just fucking talked about in the first 20 minutes of this podcast.
Right. I mean, there's like combos and there's items that you can buy in stores as you're walking through the city. But I think Arx's. I need to research the companies making it, because if I think who it is, Arc System Works and WayForward. I don't know if you know those two companies. I want to say Arc System Works is the guys that made Blaze Blue.
Okay.
But I can't guarantee it. That'll probably be a correction next week.
Probably. Corrections.
And we have some more details on E3.
So I heard Square Enix took over the PlayStation spot.
Yeah, they did. They're making
They better fucking
bigger play. Yeah, they need to fucking show real good games.
Listen. They need to make a bigger play, but are they going to do a bigger play?
I feel like they're not.
Well, I mean,
and
what do they
they're just
have?
saving this-
What can they show? They lost Hitman. They're not going to do another Tomb Raider.
Right. No Tomb Raider,
So
no
unless you're
Hitman.
going to show me Final Fantasy 16,
No. It'll be Final Fantasy VII
they
Remake.
can't show you that. They just restarted production last year.
They have to show something.
They don't have to show anything for
maybe
that. They need to show Final Fantasy 16.
If they're buying up larger space,
They need to show
They
you
need to
Final
show-
Fantasy 16.
they're not working on Final Fantasy 16. They're working on 7 Remake.
They need to
It's
show
like-
you Final Fantasy 16. We don't need.
They're not, though.
7 they just scrapped it down and restarted it. Okay, for me, 7 is just another Last Guardian.
Oh man,
It is.
I don't know.
Come on, bro. Final Fantasy 15 did the same shenanigans. How many times did it get scrapped and start over? 4 times?
yeah, but they're using the Epic engine now, so
Fuck
Unreal
Epic.
4.
Every time you say it.
They're using Unreal 4, so they're not using that shitty engine they were using, which they had to scrap. Illuminati engine or something like that.
Yeah. That's fine.
Uh,
I mean, I want to play Final Fantasy 7, but I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath. That's not gonna be out till like the next generation.
it's not.
There's no
It's
way
true.
they're gonna get it done by for PlayStation 4. I don't think so.
I just don't think they have any manpower for 16.
I don't. Do you think they have it another Tomb Raider in their pocket?
It'll be easier to use Tomb Raider assets after
I don't know.
the last
bro.
one came out
I don't know.
than making stuff from scratch for a new Final Fantasy.
It's true, but I mean, unless they started working on the next Tomb Raider, like this is what they should do for Tomb Raider. Now that they did the Laura's origin and it's done with, do the original Tomb Raider with this engine.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No more of that action shit. I mean, you can still have the action shit, but the original Tomb Raider was all about the tombs. And I still say that on the 3 Tomb Raiders that came out, my favorite thing about it was doing the tombs. I love the tombs. I love the design. So if you can just do what Capcom did and remake Resident Evil 2, then you can do the same thing. You already made it to the end of the origin, so now you know that Lara becomes Lara Croft. Do the original Tomb Raider 1.
So what would be your dream show for Square, since they're getting bigger space?
Well, that would be one of them. If they can do the Tomb Raider original remake with this
Original Tomb
the
Raider?
original, the number 1 Tomb Raider where she goes to where she starts off and there's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, PS1.
I'll take that shit.
Okay. What else would you like to see from them?
I would like to see another Final Fantasy. I do not want to see a Final Fantasy Online expansion. I don't want to see that. They don't have a Hitman anymore. I would like them to do another game like Octopath, even though Octopath is going to come out for PC. That would be nice to see Octopath Part 2.
So they did announce Octopath 2.
I would love to see a new Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, a nice Dragon Warrior would be cool.
Is Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior the same thing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dragon Quest. Wait.
Right.
Wait, no. It's not the same. Holy shit, bro. You just challenged me and I don't know. The last one that just came out is Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior?
The last one that came out was Dragon Quest.
So
11.
Dragon Quest. Sorry. So I want to see another Dragon Quest. But I think Dragon Warrior was made by Square.
I think so too. I think they had a Dragon Warrior. I think that was called Dragon Quest was called Dragon Warrior.
And they
in
changed
Japan.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to see. I mean, they're mostly known for their RPG. I don't want to see another fucking Life is Strange. Don't waste my time on that. If you're going to take the 6 o'clock spot, do not show me Life is Strange.
I'm with you.
Do not show me Life is Strange. That is not E3 quality. Leave Life is Strange for I don't know what. Just don't show me Life is Strange.
So there's a big one that they've been working at for a while now, which I guess would make sense.
Do you oh my god, I almost said deuce. How do you say it?
What are you trying to say?
The DUX? Oh my god.
Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex. That'd be nice.
No, they said they put that on freeze.
Ah, well. A boy can dream.
So what I'm expecting, if you're done.
Yeah, go ahead.
you done? Is what the Crystal Dynamics have been working on for a long time now, which is the Avenger game.
Oh yeah,
Marvel's Avenger game. This has to be it, right?
If it has to be.
the
And
show.
if you're going to show the Avengers, and I guess it's because they're buddy with Disney,
Yeah,
it has to be like Tomb Raider.
yeah.
It has to be
it.
like Tomb Raider. I do
The
not want
only-
RPG. I swear, if I see RPG, I'm gonna throw my TV in the garbage.
I'm expecting something like Batman.
That's
The only
that's
reason-
what I'm talking about. Third person.
Yeah. The only reason you would get more show space is for something this big, right? And games coming out this week.
Doesn't mean that.
You
Listen, I understand the
you show
Avengers, but
Marvel.
it's not gonna fucking take up the. What do you get, an hour?
They get a little bit more than an hour.
What are you gonna give me? 30 minutes of Avengers?
I guess.
No, they're not gonna give you 30 minutes of Avengers. They're gonna give you 5 minutes of
mean,
Avengers. 10 the
No,
most.
they'll show like a trailer, 2 minutes at least.
No.
And then they'll talk about it for 10, and then show gameplay for 5.
Okay, if you say so.
God, I hope. I mean, they can show the next Octopath Traveler 2. They own.
Are we doing predictions?
gonna
Is this what we're doing right now?
Oh, I guess we jumped in there. But we'll finish after this. The only other thing I can imagine is DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I guess. I mean, I keep thinking of all the Square Enix games. They're known for their RPGs. But
Yeah, but
you know
they
what?
don't
You know
make
which
as
game they
many.
should do is this game that I played in the early 2000s for PlayStation. Valkyrie? No, not Valkyrie. Yeah, it sounds like Valkyrie. Fuck, what's the name of that game?
It's Vagrant Story.
Vagrant Story. My God, if you can give me a new Vagrant Story, I would cry.
Come on, just say it. Oh, suck your dick.
What the fuck? That's very professional.
Come on, you know you want to say it.
Vagrant Story would be amazing.
Squirtle,
But you okay, stop. You can keep it. You can keep it exactly how it looked, but like super high definition drawings and stuff. Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
you know,
that'd be
I
a
passed
great.
that game with like a wand, a cheap wand, and I learned how to hit a combo with it, and I could just keep pushing the button. I could time it perfectly where I could just keep slapping like the bosses with that wand. I don't know if you ever played the original.
There's so many like ways to break that game. I would love a fucking Parasite Eve.
Holy shit, Dylan! A Parasite Eve.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like they use the same engine as Vagrant Story.
I mean, no, Parasite Eve has to be a fucking Tomb Raider engine.
That'd be sweet.
Parasite
But
Eve
it-
has
it-
to be with a Tomb Raider engine.
It
It has
used
to
the
be.
Vagrant Story kind of engine where it was like a sphere that would pop up, and then you could pick the body part you want to shoot.
Jesus, if they did a Final Fantasy 15 engine for Parasite Eve, oh my god,
You should.
they should
you
just
say
sell. They
what
should
else.
just sell Parasite Eve to Capcom. Let Capcom do it right. You know, you know very well Capcom could do so much better with Parasite Eve.
With all that cross gaming they've been doing lately. Oh,
If
I would
they
mind it.
gave Parasite Eve to Capcom would make it a fucking masterpiece.
but back to the schedule real quick. EA Play, June 7th.
We're in an hour now.
Microsoft goes right after EA.
Oh, so
June 9th,
so
1 p.m.
they're gonna do great because, you know, we're gonna see somebody taking a dump in a stage, and then we get the Microsoft show. So the Microsoft show is gonna be amazing.
Don't think it's gonna be that bad.
EA.
'Cause EA Play is just them showing
Okay,
like
they're gonna show you Madden.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even a press conference. It's just them showing you gameplay of different things.
They're gonna
It's not
obviously
even a
they're
real
gonna show
press
you
conference.
the Jedi, the Fallen
Right.
Order.
But Microsoft going so early
I
in the week is crazy.
I don't know. Microsoft better. You're never
They need
you're
to-
never gonna get this opportunity again. PlayStation's not there. I'm talking to Phil Spencer. Put on that fucking leather jacket and fucking blow everybody's brains. Because if you don't, you lost that window.
Yeah, it's like they're going even before Bethesda. That's pretty crazy. They're basically opening the show.
It has to be amazing. And you know what? One last thing, one recommendation for Square. Don't show your fucking game in the other shows. Do
Oh,
not
please don't
show
do that.
your games. Do not
Don't do
show
that.
your games. Do not show your hands. Keep that shit for the show. No matter how much money Microsoft offers you, do not let them see.
They should have more than enough shit in their
Yeah,
show.
do not give them anything, because that's what happened last year with Kingdom Hearts, remember?
hmm
Do it like that and you're going to be A-okay, because that way nothing is going to be spoken about Square in any of the other shows.
Yeah.
And Xbox better fucking blow my brains, I'm telling you.
But that's pretty much it for the schedule. I think we'll probably talk about it when we get closer to the show.
You think we're going to see a new Rare game? Do you think
Rare game?
Yeah, Rare game for, like, I mean, they own so many companies. I'm hoping that Ninja Theory does something amazing.
You know how the only thing I want from Rare is goddamn Banjo-Kazooie.
Why?
Because I don't know what else they can do. That's like
Ninja
the
Theory.
game I played.
Oh, from Rare? They could do a Perfect
From Rare.
Dark.
Well, there was news about that. They were resurrecting a Project Razor. Ninja Theory is it's supposed to be a 4-player co-op game. Not a lot of details came out, but some concept art came out, and they look like it's a class hero game. So you get like 4 heroes, 4 different classes, and it's kind of like a weird battle royale. Well, not battle royale, but like I'm guessing it's gonna have a story. And they look like cyber ninjas, almost like.
Oh, man. Why
Warframe.
do we keep getting Cyber Ninjas? You know what I would like? A new Heavenly Sword. Can they do that? Can they take Heavenly Sword and put it on the Xbox?
No, I think
Why?
Sony owns it. I think Sony owns Heavenly Sword.
Damn, that sucks. I would love to see another Heavenly Sword.
Yeah,
And nobody
that's-
else can make it but Ninja Theory.
Right. And, well, I mean, Sony can. If Sony owns the license, they can just give it to
Nobody
somebody
else
that-
can make this fucking game like Ninja Theory does. Ninja Theory does
We'll
combos
see.
and fighting that no one else can do, bro. It's just fucking ridiculously good.
They're really good at it. That's for sure. I mean, their next whatever Razor is supposed to be like a combo based
Did you
melee action game.
Did you ever play Hellblade?
Yeah, I played Hellblade. I beat it.
So good.
Yeah, it was really really well done for like a more modest indie game.
Mm-hmm.
It was really well done. I'm excited. They got really good studios, so it's all in Microsoft's court.
Are we gonna? Do you have any other news?
Just the Anthem patch. Now you can pick missions after you finish one right off the bat. You don't have to go back into base Tarsus. You can switch out your gear. That was a big issue.
It was.
when the
I'm
game
glad
first
it
came out.
is it too late? In your theory, I think it's too late, bro.
I think
People keep.
I think if they have
people keep saying.
a big,
Go ahead.
they need a really big patch to like
This is a
with
big
new
patch.
story content. This is a minor patch.
Bro, they fixed the biggest problems. That's a big patch.
I don't know. They need to just put a lot more into that world.
They don't. It's
Give it a lot more
over. It's
content.
done with. Just let it go.
I want to say there's a small chance they can give it new life.
I don't know. See how? I mean, I understand that there's games like No Man's Sky, and there's games like what's that other one that got Division. Even
Division is a excellent choice because I thought that game was dead, but they brought
when
it back.
Division came out, though, it didn't come out with like terrible, disastrous, bugs and shit. I don't think whatever. Plus, you didn't see Kotaku going after your fucking Ubisoft, writing fucking articles about how horrible things were there.
They could if they would if they could.
I'm surprised they don't hang up on what's his name, Jason.
Just Jason Schreier.
I'm surprised they don't hang up when Jason Schreier calls. I feel like he talks like a 1920s reporter.
Yeah, you can.
Mr. Valiant, Mr. Valiant, what do you say of the news, sir? Do you see the news?
I think it's from New York.
He's got paper.
So, yeah.
He's got a piece of paper in his fedora.
Hey, he does his job. Don't mess with the man.
I'm just joking. All right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. We got to jump in the pit real fast, bro. We've been talking for an hour and 13 minutes.
Let's go. I mean, it's gonna be a short one for the pit for me, anyways.
All right.
But you can go at it.
I mean, I guess it's a small pit for me. Go ahead. Let's jump in the pit.
Welcome to the pit.
All right. I mean, I'm still playing Sekiro, and the other game I was checking out for the week, is this game called Forager. It's kind of like a indie game click fest. There's like a lot of materials. It's sprites based, so it looks like a Super Nintendo game.
Mm-hmm.
Your little guy can build different stuff with materials that he finds in the island that he starts in. So it's everything you do in the game, you level up. So if you cut down a tree, you get experience. If you break a rock, you get experience. If you fish or kill a monster, you get experience. As you're getting experience, you open more, I guess, more of your tree to build different items or even upgrade your skills. And as you're going through it opens up more islands. So the more you do on one island, the more resources you get.
Uh-huh.
And the higher your level, you'll open other islands that you previously can't see for yourself on the map. So it's like a dark ocean, and then as you upgrade your buildings and you spread out your community on the little island, a new island starts popping up. It's like almost like a Cloud of War. But it's really simple. It's a click fest, in my opinion, because all you do is just go around the island and click on everything you see over and over again until you get the materials you need, and you level up really fast. So it's kind of like if you're really bored and you want something to do on the side, this game is there for you. If you need a palate cleanser, I wouldn't get too deep in the game because it's so repetitive after a while, but it makes you feel really good for leveling up and building up your little town on the island. But it's simple, it's cheap. It's the new hotness on Steam right now.
This is the new hotness? Is that what we're calling it?
That's what I'm calling it right now.
That's the new segment, the new hotness.
There you go. It's the hot shit of the week on Steam. It's called Forager. And yeah, Besides that, I've been playing Apex as usual.
What's
It's the
that?
grind. It's a little game by Respawn.
You know, a lot of
Oh,
people
but-
are. You know, we talked about Respawn. I said Respawn making a single player game, and then BioWare that makes single player games made a multiplayer game. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about that. The irony on this, you know, that obviously EA has no fucking clue what they're doing.
Yes.
They took a company that
they're-
makes multiplayer games and then doing a single player game, and then the single player game company to make a multiplayer game.
Yeah, I mean, it very much feels like Respawn. They got purchased. EA purchased Respawn, and then Respawn is kind of like taking over other studios to see what works, because EA has no clue what the fuck they're doing. But we're supposed to hear something new about Titanfall this year from them, and they're already making that Star Wars game. So we'll see what comes out of that.
Cool. We'll see.
What have you been playing?
What did you? That's it.
That's it for me.
Jesus, it is a short one. Well, first of all, speaking of Square Enix, I played a little game called Forgotten Anne. Have you ever heard of this game?
Nope.
It's kind of a platformer. I don't want to say it's a platformer. You know, it plays more like it's like a puzzle, but it's a puzzle game slash platformer, I guess. It's like Abe's Odyssey.
Okay.
So is that still under the category of platformer?
Yes.
Well, Forgotten Anne is a Square Enix game, and I was just looking at the spring sale on Xbox, and they had it really cheap. They had it for like $10. And I wanted to see it, and it's like an anime type of game, and it's all hand drawn. So this game is gorgeous, Dylan. The story's pretty much about it's like a world where all the things that are forgotten in this world, like your left sock and stuff that disappears, the people forget about it. They end up in that world. I didn't play much of it, so I can't really tell you the story. But pretty much what I like about this game, it is the hand drawing thing. It's the movements, the animation of the character when you play is crazy. This is one of the most gorgeous games I've seen in a long time. The characters, when she's moving down, when she's moving up, when she's going up the stairs, and it when she's doing all these things, the way the stage is designed, it makes it look like it's full 3D. Like I'm moving my hands because you can't see me.
Mhm.
So if she's going down the stairs, there's like layers on the level, so it gives it depth. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in a game. Abe's Odyssey couldn't do this. It's because it looked completely flat, you know, because it's all sideways. But this game,
Yeah, I mean the models looked 3D-ish, but the worlds were 2D.
exactly. But this game, the backgrounds are in layers. So you get the main background, then there's the layer where you walk, and then there's layers that are in front of that background. So it makes it look like if she goes down the stairs, you know, certain layers move up and move down and move to the side, so it feels like you're constantly moving. It's just unbelievable, and it's pretty much like the same thing in puzzles. You're playing the main character. She has like this Arca device attached to her wrist, where she's able to like pull power and put it into her wrist, and then she can unleash that power to power up things in order to solve puzzles and stuff like that. There are no other humans in this game. There's only one other human that I've seen, but she mostly talks to like these things that get forgotten, like socks and stuff, and just like it's just inanimate objects from this world, but over there they have life. And she's like the
Okay.
She just talks to them to solve like specific crime or something that happened. Apparently, there's like a terrorist group that's attacking the world, and she's trying to solve this mystery. I highly recommend this game. There's not much like there's no skill tree and stuff like that.
Right.
But
It's not an action game. It's more like a puzzle solving
there's a lot of puzzle solving.
platformer.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if you're not into puzzles, do not get this game. But you know, it's like they don't tell you much. Like, okay, you have to try to get over this specific wall, and you have to figure out how to do it. But it's not that hard. It's not like, I mean, unless I don't want to say an idiot because that would offend someone. But it's not that hard. You know, like I feel like Abe's Odyssey, you really had to be kind of have a little smarts on how to solve the specific puzzles. I mean, I'm in the beginning of the game, so for all I know, it does get tougher and stuff like that. But even the acting is amazing.
That's pretty cool.
The acting is...
Was
When you get a chance, look at the trailer. Forgotten Anne. It's made by Square Enix. They have it in Steam, too.
that's such a weird game Square would make.
I know. I don't
It's
feel like they made it. I think it's like the same thing as...
They still published it.
Yeah. But are you looking at it?
Yeah.
And when they do the cutscenes, it's full blown anime.
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
the animation reminds me a lot of Miyazaki.
Okay.
So I should have
Okay.
looked to see if it was him, but it looks a lot like that type of animation, like
Through line
like
games.
Spirit Away.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it
Spirit
looks as
Away.
good as that. It felt more to me like Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
And
That's also a great movie.
yeah, I know. And Princess Mononoke. So
Yeah, it looks pretty
yeah, I also downloaded Borderlands 2 with the 4K textures into the Xbox to see what it looked like. And man, you know, this is the one benefit console people have, is to be able to play conveniently into your TV. And I forgot how fun Borderlands is playing it in front of your TV, sitting there and just chilling. It's so much fun. I also just playing all over again and hearing it in the surround sound gives it like a whole life that you don't get on the PC. Even though you may have it on your headphones, still nothing beats surround sound.
Oh, this game came out 14 days ago.
What?
Oh, no. Last year it came out. Forgotten Ant, sorry.
Forgotten Ant? Yeah, it came out last year. So I played Borderlands 2. Man, Handsome Jack is a douchebag.
Yes, that's why. Yes,
He's an annoying douche.
that's why he's the bad guy.
Yeah, but he just constantly gets on that fucking radio to annoy you. Jesus. I played a little bit of Mutant Zero. Just a little bit. Not enough to tell you much about the game. But what I can tell you, it's a lot like XCOM. But I didn't play much of XCOM either. I want to say more like Mario and Rabbids. But in XCOM, do you have the power to move freely and attack before you strategize?
No.
In this game, you can. You can kill the bad guys before they see you. So if you can strategize the position of where your characters want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think you can do those in type of games, right?
Right. No. Once you go in the game, you get into the grid,
and then that's it. And from there you move. You make the movements, and the bad guys move around too. But this game at least lets you move around before the bad guys see you, which you're able to kill them. And if you sneak and get them before they see you, you can kill them off in one shot and stuff like that. Other than that, I can't tell you much about the game, but it is a really pretty game. It's really gorgeous.
It's really nice.
And the acting is superb.
I actually have to admit, I watched a whole playthrough of this game.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Jesus.
Just watched it on Twitch.
Oh my god. And then, last but not least, I play a little game called Mortal Kombat X. 11, sorry. Mortal Kombat 11. Let me tell you, man. This game, the new engine they're using is pretty spectacular. Because I like 10, but I didn't like it much because they when they designed these characters, they look all weird. I don't know how to say it. Even the female characters, they look like I don't know, they look weird. They put their shoulders out really like far and stuff like that. I didn't like the design of them. But then they came out with Injustice, and I think Injustice came out with the first engine, Injustice 2. And I think they're using that engine for Mortal Kombat 11. And I have to say, the game is gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
It's really nice. Everything, the animation, I can't get much. I promise I'll talk about the because I just got the game today. More about the features and the loot boxes and all the other stuff that you can collect in order to make your characters for like one-on-one. But right now I'm in the story mode. I'm at chapter 10, and I have to say, Dylan, the story has me hooked. I know it's a cheesy story, but my God, they got me hooked, bro.
Yeah, I haven't heard so many reviews on a story since like Red Dead.
I'm just shocked how well they came up with this, with the going back in time. Well, it's not even really going back in time. The two times merged together. So the characters, without me giving away too much, the characters from the past, from the original first Mortal Kombat, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, you're getting characters from the Mortal Kombat 3. I might be wrong because I'm not more into the lore, but I think it's 3. Because they got Cabal and all these other characters, the young ones.
Right.
So that's what I think it is. It's taking place during that timeline of Mortal Kombat 3. They said it in the story. We just defeated Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn came out in 3 again, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's Shao Kahn. So it's part 3 that the characters meet, because, like I said, Cabal's there. Baraka was there too, but I'm thinking of characters that you didn't see until 3. Did the 2 robots come out in 2?
No.
The 2 robots from 3, right? This okay, yeah. So the robots are back.
Cyrax.
Yeah. Those characters are back too. So yeah, so pretty much it's Mortal Kombat 3 characters all back in there, and it's to see the young Sonya and the young Johnny Cage and the young Jax, and they're in their 20s, and then to be able to to play against the characters that are older, it's just fucking great, bro. It's just so amazing, and they play so good, and the conflict about the way that the characters thought 20 years ago as opposed to what they think like now. For example, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are friends now.
Yeah, they're best buds,
but they were enemies back then. So when you have the 2 characters that bump into the new characters, the old characters meet the new characters, it's like a conflict, a big conflict. Like they're like, what the fuck? You know? We hate these people.
I thought the original Scorpion and Sub-Zero were different people.
In 1 and 2, Scorpion kills, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go back and talk about the storyline. We can do an episode about this. But the Scorpion kills Sub-Zero, and that Sub-Zero turns into Noob Saibot.
Right.
And then Sub-Zero's brother becomes Sub-Zero, which is the character that you see now in 11.
Yeah, and I thought that Sub-Zero killed the old Scorpion.
Yeah, and then Frost, I don't know who the hell Frost is. Who is that? Was she in 3?
I don't remember Frost.
Yeah, they show her. It's like another female character that does like kind of like the same moves as Sub-Zero, but I had never seen her. And they talked like I was supposed to know who the hell she was. Maybe she was in 9. But like I said, I can't get into the specific things that I've noticed. Gameplay is pretty much the same thing. It's crazy. And the fatalities, which I've only done a few because you can't do fatalities in the story mode, are fucking great. I don't recommend this game obviously for kids, but it's amazing. I've only played it for 4 hours.
At this point, people should know if it's for kids or not. It's only been around for 20 years. Like I let Kayla watch she wanted to see the game, so I was like, "You sure you want to see?" I was like, "Okay, I'll let you see one thing, and then you let me know." So I let her see the scorpion fatality, and her jaw was just like, "What? What did you just show me?" I was like, "You wanted to see, and that's the last time you'll ever see this game again." And she's like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "It's all fake. This is not real, so don't worry about it." I'm all for letting kids, as long as you're there with them, I'm all for letting them see that kind of stuff, They're going to see it eventually. Yeah. As long as you explain it to them.
Yeah, of course you explain it to them. And, I mean, it's like, this is a game, it's not real. I mean, it's no different than watching Call of Duty and shooting somebody in the head. I mean, she sees Tomb Raider, and the thing that she does, Lara's a sociopath.
Yeah, but you get to see a little bit more intimate things in Mortal Kombat.
True.
So, yeah, that's
true that.
Her insides. That's what her heart looks like.
Yep. Oh, she's just...
You're gonna be green. You're gonna be green biology.
In some countries, it's healthy to eat someone's heart. He's just being healthy.
He's showing respect to his elders by ripping out his heart and eating.
You should do that to grandma. Oh my god. I'll pretty much, like I said, I'll talk more about it next week when I get really into the deep into the roots of the game. So I can't really say much because I know there's a lot more in there, a lot more features.
Maybe you can give us a little more insight
on the loot boxes. Maybe I should buy like $5 in loot boxes as an experiment. See what I get.
That's what they want, Jose. That's what they want.
That's all right. Have you ever seen those loot box openings on YouTube? People spend $200.
Yeah.
And they sit there and they
those.
literally just open loot boxes and people fucking eat that up. They eat it up. Watch one of those videos. It's got like 1 million views.
People are weird, man. I used to watch Hearthstone streamers, and then they would just buy packs and packs and just open it for like 2 hours straight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's when I changed the channel.
And that's about it with the pit. Because I didn't play anything else.
Yeah, I'm hoping my schedule will open up and I'll get back on track.
I'm sure you will. So, are we done?
We are done, sir.
All right, so this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, please go ahead and give us a review or give us a like or give us a subscribe. We are in Apple iTunes. We're in Google Podcasts. We're also in Spotify. We're in Stitcher. And we're still trying to see when we're going to be in iHeartRadio. We appreciate it. And if you guys hear it, please, man, go ahead and share the episode. It helps us out big time. Thank you so much for listening and take care, guys.
May your death be legendary.